Have you ever seen a human more than 10 feet tall? Humans can only be above average height if they suffer from gigantism. And very few humans have suffered from gigantism, but in history, many civilizations have existed with people standing at 8 to 13 feet tall. These humans have left many traces and artifacts of their existence. Many believe that the concept of giant humans is nothing but folklore, but the evidence collected over the years proves the existence of giant humans. Do you also want to know about the unexplained traces and the artifacts that these giant humans left? Welcome to the Ancient Talks, a channel where we explain and try to make sense of some of the most bizarre and mysterious objects and phenomena scientists and archaeologists cannot explain about. We bring out some unexplained mysteries to discover whether they are myths or realities. This journey will confront us with ancient objects and artifacts that mark a different history and truths than we know. In this video, we will reveal some of the artifacts left by the giant humans. We will also discuss the common beliefs and what the scientists have to say about these giants. Let's get started. Number 1. Cave giants. The Lovelock Cave is located in Nevada. This place is home to ancient discoveries. In 1911, the cave was discovered, and from that day, many traces left by ancient people were found in the region. Many search teams were sent here, and after digging the cave a few feet, traces of large humans were found. From weapons to a woven duck, and a large shoe was found. The length of the shoe was around 15 inches. But what made everyone believe the presence of the giants were the two skeletons. The locals had many concepts regarding the cave and the giants they believed in. And a common belief was that the tribes used to fight with the giants. And the giants took refuge in these caves. The height of the giants was around 8 feet. It is believed that the locals killed many giants by burying them alive. Some might not believe in this story, but the skeletons are proof of the giants' presence and can't be denied. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please give it a like and subscribe to the Ancient Talks for more videos on mysterious ancient subjects. Let's continue now. Number 2. The tallest humans of history, Australopithecus. Afarensis is an extinct human species that once used to live on the planet around 3 million years ago. Some skeletons of this human species were found to be very tall. They were 8 to 13 feet tall and were called giant humans. Some of the Australopithecus afarensis was merely 3 feet tall, but the skeletons of large men have been found many times. These human skeletons prove that humans of large sizes have existed throughout history. Many other large humans around 10 feet tall also existed in other civilizations. Their skeletons are found, and after much medical research, it is considered that the existence of large humans is not just a belief, but indeed a reality. These large humans have continued to roam around the world for many years. Often the bones of humans are found that have suffered from gigantism. The people suffering from gigantism died around the age of 20, but some skeletons were also found that were completely normal, but their heights made the belief of giant humans true. Number 3. The Land of Giants. Throughout history, many odd civilizations have existed and left their traces for us to reflect on. More than the ordinary traces of human existence, most traces were confusing and mysterious. On the Sardinia island of Italy, some complex artifacts were found. The artifacts belonged to the Nuragic civilization, and they existed on the island from 1800 BCE to 238 BCE. It was also the time of the Bronze and Stone Ages. Later, the island was attacked by the invaders and was left completely abandoned. But today, this island is called the Land of Giants. One day, when a farmer was ploughing the fields around the island, he came across a giant statue. The statue was 8 feet tall and weighed around 400 kilograms. The largest size of this statue's single glimpse made archaeologists realize they were about to get to something more mysterious. The research continued for years, and more than 7,000 statues were found in the end. Some were broken a little, while some had a few cracks. On assembling the statues, it was figured out that they were the statues of an army. The statue looked more like fighters and guards, but the question is, why were they so tall? According to a common belief, the statues were made to guard the city. But how could the people make such large statues without any machinery? The precise shape and structure of the giants guaranteed that the Nuragic civilization mastered architecture. The giants were completely made of stones without any mortar. Apart from the shape and size of the giants, what was more surprising was their facial features. They look more like aliens, and their look has made people think about many alien theories. Apart from these giants, many graves were found that gave the island its name, the Land of Giants. The graves were made for giant humans, and according to some sources, many giant bones are also found on the island. That means the people living on the island were tall, just like the giant stones. Some of the statues were around the height of 13 feet. The people living on the island might have used to look like these statues. Do you think these tall humans existed just 3,000 years ago? Number 4. Tales of Magellan. Ferdinand Magellan is one of the most famous names in history and is known for their exceptional discoveries. Magellan was a Portuguese explorer and is mostly known for his first circumnavigation. He traveled to many places, and at some, he found the most mysterious things unknown to humans. The journey of Magellan took place between 1519 and 1522. One of the most unexplainable incidents occurred when Magellan and his crew were traveling in the maritime belt of South America. On the shore, they saw a giant man standing completely naked. He was dancing and putting sand on his head. It shocked the entire crew to watch a human this tall. Then the crew leader ordered one of the members to go to the Gaines as a sign of peace. Standing next to the giants, the crew only reached these giants' waists. The giants were calm and kept signaling to the sky, probably saying they thought Magellan and his crew were sent from the sky. The giants were around 13 to 15 feet. Many people later refused to believe in such large giants and called them mere exaggerations. But much evidence was found, including the debate about giants in books. There is even a picture found that shows a giant man standing near a shore. Thus, it is possible that once giant humans used to exist and are not just some claims. Number 5. Giant skeletons. The idea of large humans has been believed by many. Many scientists believe giant humans once existed in some parts of the world. There can be some factors that result in the large size of humans. Often tales like Jack, the giant killer, are also believed to be true. But apart from the stories, the presence of giant skeletons makes it more believable that giant humans existed. In many places, giant skeletons are found, convincing people that the concept of large humans is not made up. In North America, some giant skeletons are found in the native graveyards. These skeletons were from 8 feet to 13 feet. One of the most famous discoveries is made by the Smithsonian Institute in Ohio. The largest human skeletons were found there and made it clear that humans more than the regular height have also existed. In different parts of Europe, like Greece, Ireland, and the UK, some skeletons are also found that are taller than the normal human height. Some of the skeletons from countries like China are also found in Asia. Some still call it overly exaggerated stories, but after watching these images, it is impossible to say it. All the discoveries claim that the concept of large humans and the tales like Jack, the giant killer, are not just made up, but have some reality. Do you believe large humans of more than 15 feet in height have ever existed? Is it possible that the giants still exist somewhere in the world, and we don't know about them? Let us know in the comment section. Do you think these artifacts were left by ancient giants? Or were they just made by earlier civilizations for the coming human civilizations? Would you like to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to the Ancient Talks and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos that educate you on some of the enigmatic and unbelievable ancient objects and phenomena. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.